we made a very massive effort through the total cooperation of the federal investigating authorities and local authorities to interrogate everybody that we could find who allegedly had any information concerning Oswald's appearance or time that he spent in New Orleans. However, there's always a possibility in a criminal investigation that some evidence wasn't turned up, and if this is the case this time, I sincerely hope and trust that the law enforcement officials in New Orleans will fully cooperate with the Attorney General.
Congressman, to your knowledge, was the possibility of a conspiracy in New Orleans ever even mentioned during the investigation?
Oh, yes. The Warren Commission made a tremendous effort to interrogate every possible individual who allegedly had any connection with the assassination. We thoroughly investigated all aspects of Oswald's period of time in New Orleans. There was never any failure to do anything and everything we could to look into this aspect of Oswald's life.
Do you think the Warren Commission report is wrong?
Well, of course, wrong has a lot of connotations. I think the Warren report did not pretend to say exactly what happened. I think if their conclusion was, the conclusion of the Warren Commission was, that Lee Harvey Oswald went into this project unaided and without the assistance and help of other persons, then I would say that I think that the Warren Commission was wrong.
Now, Mr. Garrison, you have the Warren Commission, you have the FBI, you have the Secret Service, CIA, State Department, Defense Department, thousands of interviews, hundreds of witnesses. How could they all be wrong?
Well, of course, first of all, let me remind you of the old saying that one man with the truth constitutes a majority. The point being that volume, the number of individuals investigating can be irrelevant. But even more pertinent, I think, is the fact that all of this investigative machinery lacked an evaluation mechanism. There was at no point any effective evaluation function being exercised. The FBI, which is unquestionably one of the finest fact-gathering agencies in the world, if not the very best, has never pretended to have machinery set up for evaluation. They're not geared for it in the old Scotland Yard tradition. They have other functions, so that they did not have evaluation machinery, nor did they pretend to. So, in effect, they sent thousands of boxes of material to be digested further up the line. On the other hand, the Warren Commission itself, the way it was constituted, was also left without evaluation machinery. In my judgment, the men on the Warren Commission are all honorable men, to say the least, men of character and devotion to their country. But they were left without the assistance of evaluation machinery, a team of evaluators, so that nowhere in the picture was there effective evaluation. Our team is so small that, in contrast, it is almost humorous. But we have put a heavy premium on evaluation, and as a result, I think we've made quite a bit of progress. What started out as a routine investigation of possible local involvement of the assassination of President Kennedy has uncovered certain facts which we consider extremely interesting. So I would say that the investigation is no longer routine, but it is now extremely interesting, and it will continue.
Garrison, the Warren Commission said that Oswald acted alone and there was no conspiracy. Apparently you do not believe the Warren Commission's report. Is that correct?
That's correct. I believe the Warren Commission was wrong and will be shown to be wrong.
Mr. Garrison, on the basis of what you've just said, then, do you feel there should be a new investigation of the slaying of President Kennedy on a level higher than yours, such as it's been suggested by some people, a new federal investigation?
Well, Ed, actually, I think that effective investigation, by that I mean imaginative investigation in which there is the effective evaluation and not simply the blind collection of volumes of evidence, at every level is justified in a case like this. I would have to answer yes, except that I would hope that this time more premium would be placed on the evaluation function. But of course it would be better if more agencies cooperated and gave each other information, worked together. A matter like this justifies a number of concurrent investigations.
Mr. Garrison, has it always been your belief that the Warren Commission was inaccurate?
No. As a matter of fact, I think I accepted the Warren report without question until last fall, last November, when out of curiosity I began reading and then studying this case, and then I went into the 26 volumes of the Warren report, realized there were some questions. Then we started investigating here, and then we found that the Warren Commission was wrong.